Hello, and welcome back to this tutorial series on promoting the paperless classroom using the Google Drive. So in the last video, we looked at how to manage the folders that we've created as far as removing and restoring files and folders, the process that you would use. Let's go ahead and start creating some things that we can put inside of these folders. So one of the more popular options, once you click on New right here, this blue button top left, the three major options are Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. Google Docs is Google's version of Microsoft Word. It is a word processing software. Google Sheets, very similar to Microsoft Excel, very similar programs, electronic spreadsheets. And then for presentations, Google Slides is very closely related to what you would see on a Microsoft PowerPoint. So let's go ahead and just click on Google Docs, and that's going to open in a new tab, an untitled document. So what we'll do is we'll title this document just by clicking up in the top left. We will call this Introduction. And then we'll just type right onto the top of our document. And we can take a look and see what we have here in Google Docs. Very similar setup. Tabs are similar. One of the interesting things, as opposed to the standard desktop version in Microsoft Word, is if you notice right up here, it'll say all changes saved in the drive. So what does that mean? Well, when you hover over it, we see that little drop-down box that says every change you make is automatically saved in the drive, and it'll tell us the last edit we made was just seconds ago. So for the purposes of this next part, keep your eyes focused on this right up here as I type. You'll notice it says saving, 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 and then all changes are saved in the drive. So what exactly does that mean? So we can close this document, just close the tab. We can come back into our drive and we'll click on refresh. Give it a second, and right here we have introduction. You'll notice that the time it was last modified and the time it is currently are very closely related, and we have our file right here. So this is our introduction file. So how do we move it into a folder? Well, the easiest way is to click and you can drag it. You can move it wherever you want. So what we'll do is we will move this right into our Promoting the Paperless Classroom folder. Okay. Let's do two other ones really quick. And let's go to New and let's click on Google Sheets, which is our second option. You got the green icon. This is our electronic spreadsheet. And we will go ahead and call this also Introduction. And we will type in our first cell, hello. Once again, all changes have been saved in the drive. This is once again an electronic spreadsheet, very similar to Excel. Let's go ahead and close this. And let's go ahead and click on one more new document, and this time we'll create a little presentation in Google Slides. So go ahead and click on Google Slides. These all open in a new tab, as you notice, and it all comes with a link, which is a little bit different than the desktop versions, Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint. So we title our presentation. Let's just keep it similar for right now. Okay, so now we have our presentation, and we see again that all changes have been saved. So let's go ahead and close that. And we can just refresh our Google Drive. And you will notice that we have now an introduction Google slide, and we also have a Google Sheets introduction. And we can go ahead and click on one and hold down Control and click on the other. So by holding down Control, you can select multiple files at the same time, and we can simultaneously now move these files into our Promoting the Paperless Classroom folder. We'll drag it right into there. And just to make sure everything worked, we can double click on our Promoting the Paperless Classroom, and we now have 3 files in here to work with. That's going to wrap up this tutorial video. Once again, we learned how to create a Google Doc. We learned how to create a spreadsheet with Google Sheets, and we also learned how to create a brand new presentation using Google Slides. We look forward to seeing you once again in the next video. Thanks for your time.